Hello and welcome to the Scott Sportscast Fantasy Football League. Week 6. Man, we're flying, huh? Let's go ahead and take a look at what has happened. But I am joined with my co-host here, George Scott and Daisy Thompson. How y'all doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Yo, what is going on, Scott Sportscast Nation? We're here. We're breaking down Week 5 results, and then we're getting into these Week 6 matchups.
Yep. So let's take a look at the standings as of now. Looks like not too much change except for Mariota had a little lamb jumping up to 4th place, overtaking me by 5 points. Yaga Man dropped 1. Niner Gang overtook a Big Scott Lombardi. So that's our new standings. Let's go ahead and take a look at the game. All right. Interesting, crazy week in the NFL this week, though. For sure. So
Never a dull moment.
Nah, really. Injuries, all kinds, man.
Panthers just lost Kawan Short for the year. Chandler Jones for the Cardinals out for the year.
That's a big one.
Can we be honest? If you're going to get hurt, this is the year.
Yeah.
No, if you're going to get hurt, all you have to do is look at the score, man, from the first No!
The skin of my teeth.
No! Look at this. So less than a point victory for the still undefeated Bravehearts.
That's it.
We had a matchup indeed, and for some reason, none of these players are loading up. So, biggest thing that happened was Lockett or Metcalf and Russell Wilson.
Click on simple box score instead of that recap. It's right under the track, watch, discuss ones.
Okay. There we go. Got it.
Yeah, that brings up players. I don't know why they changed that. That's new.
Yeah, it's always new.
What mid-season change did they have to do? I don't understand.
So, yep. I mean, outside of Lockett's dud, that 5 points really hurt me with that Metcalf 11. I thought Metcalf would have more. So he didn't do as hot, which I thought was going to give me the edge, but Lockett wasn't getting the looks either. So, and then True left one of his bye week players in, and that was the golden opportunity.
The golden opportunity. I was sick when I seen that. I was like, oh, man. Don't let me lose like this.
Yeah.
I was like, especially to Alex. Especially to Alex.
Can't lose to the host like that, you know?
Because he is the host that boasts.
Yep. And I'll boast all the way to last place.
Hey, the name says it all. That's all we got to say.
That's it.
So, I mean, what a game, man. What a game. So our next game, also a really close game, man. 2 point spread here. Oh, Yaga Man got took by Mariota had a little lamb.
Yeah, on the last podcast, I talked about how I thought that this was actually going to be a really close toss-up matchup. It's kind of a pick to be lock of the week for some people, but Dak getting hurt really didn't matter in the end. It mattered at the moment, but man, that's a big loss. He was probably the top fantasy quarterback, so losing him is never good. And to overcome it like that just shows, that his other players stepped up. The Raiders against the Chiefs, those division games, score a lot of points. So my guys all, hey, they came to play except 2 of them. So
Yeah.
I had two guys combined for 4.5 points, and whenever, you have your running back, Jared McKinnon. I forgot about Moser. Got to be honest, I didn't think that he was going to play. Didn't realize he played, so that's all right. You win some,
Yeah,
you lose
because
some.
what game was it? I think who was it? It might have been him or McKinnon. Like during the game, they only had like 1 point, like at halftime, or yeah, they were like sitting on the sideline or something. Forgot
Yeah,
who
Mhm.
it
well,
was.
McKinnon had 1 point, and
Yeah,
then
okay, that was probably
and
him.
then when Amari Cooper only gets you 3.5 points,
Yeah,
what is that?
yeah.
So,
Nope.
Cooper, he's in the doghouse this week. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing him. Haven't set my lineup yet because the NFL changed all these. This was supposed to be out a day ago. They
Yeah.
canceling games. They're moving games. They're playing games on Tuesday night. Hey, it all comes down to Tuesday night. So
Yes, sir.
Yep.
this
Yep.
is chaos. We're all doing our best to survive and get through it, including our fantasy players, who a lot of them are
Yeah.
getting hurt this year. So we're
Yep.
we're trying to keep up with all these guys and give you guys some content about them. But it's tough. It's real tough. I
Especially
got to find
whenever
some
you have
guys on the
players.
waiver this week. So
Yep. And then whenever you have players coming on and off COVID lists, injuries, canceled games, postponed games, new bye weeks, it's like, well, heck, how am I supposed to adjust
how am I supposed to set a
everything to it?
lineup?
And it's all last second too. They tell you the day before. It's like, oh, come on, man. I don't have no time to really research or
Yeah,
prepare.
that's what I'm saying. Like, come on with that. Like, you're just messing stuff up now.
Yeah.
When I see the queue now, I just switch them out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Questionable means a lot more this year than in past.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Well, let's get on to our next game and blowout Central here. What in the hell taking it to Big Mick Scott Lombardi by 100 points, just about. So, yeah, 48 points is not going to win you any fantasy games. 141 will.
man, that must have been a messed up game.
Jimmy
Losing by
Garoppolo
100 points.
-3 points. Niners defense negative as well. And the rest of our players did not go off.
I'm dropping Jimmy G.
Except for Ridley and what's his
I wouldn't hold on to Jimmy G too much longer.
Yeah, so yeah, she needs to throw Watson back in and have a better week this week. Yeah, so Watt in the hell bringing it. Very nice. So we'll move on to our final matchup of week 5 was the sibling rivalry, the battle of the Sopalagas, Jesse versus Jeremy. And it looks like Jesse takes the cake. 8-3-1 Marbidins with that 13-point win. Man, a lot of close games this week except for the one. But
Yeah, this was the closest week by far. This one was intense for everybody, except what in the hell? Because what in the hell happened to Big Mick Scott Lombardi? That was not fair. I honestly feel like maybe we should tell somebody about that because that was brutal.
yeah.
Big Mick Scott Lombardi's gonna need some therapy after that.
We're gonna have to file a police report because that was just assault and battery.
Yeah, that was probably a crime.
Yep. So looks like Patrick
And
Mahomes
felonies
did his
out here.
thing.
Whip, whip.
So yeah, so it looks like pretty much it just came down to a matter of points and 8-3-1 Marmadins was able to squeak out just a little bit more. So So not bad. Not a bad week. Very, very good, intense games. Okay, so moving on to week 6. Let's check up our matchups. We have, let's start from the left to the right. We'll go the host of boast. Hate that guy. He's going to play Bang Bang Niner Gang this week. Have some players on buys. Going to roll with the GOAT, Tom Brady, this week over Breeze. I'm going to keep Mozart in over the DUI, or Melvin Gordon, who just got himself a DUI. So who knows what if he'll be suspended a game or two or not by his own team. And then I'm going to stick with the Colts defense and go with the Packers tight end this week. So those are the big switches for me. And outside of Kyler Murray, I feel I got a good shot to win this week. So I need to get back in that win column. And Bang Bang Niner Gang is going to do what he can to stop me from doing so. So let's move on to our next game. We have the Jaeger Man taking on Big Mick Scott Lombardi. Oh, actually, let's go back. Who do you guys have taking the win on Bang Bang versus the host of both?
Probably gonna have to go with the host at boast. I think it's gonna be another close week, but I think that you really stick with your guys until that Tuesday night clock hits 0, and some good things are gonna happen. Give me the host that boasts in a close one, closest game of the week again.
Let me check
Gets
that
it
out.
done this week though.
Yeah. So Brady versus Murray. That's going to be a good matchup right there at quarterback. I got the number 1 defense going up against the Bengals, which I like that matchup. I don't know. So who do you got, True?
Nice. That's gonna be a nice little game right there. Dude, got Mark Andrews and whew.
Mark Andrews is the other one I'm worried about. But I got the number two tight end with Tanya at the moment.
Yep.
Tanyan. So hopefully he keeps
I'm
it
gonna
up.
stick with you, man. I'm the host at both. I think I'm just gonna go that way. Especially you got Brady. That's not too bad. And
I think the biggest difference is going to be a running back.
Yeah, most definitely. You got Mozart too, don't you?
Yep.
So
Mozart, David Montgomery.
Yeah.
And then I have three stud wide receivers.
Are you comfortable using a Niners player though?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
yeah, you're gonna have to switch that.
dicey move, bro. Dicey.
No,
But
I
hey,
mean, I think that they're still going to be able to run the ball with Mozart, though. Plus, Melvin Gordon's out, so I don't really have a choice.
yeah. But Green Bay Packers defense hasn't been too friendly to opposing quarterbacks. People aren't going off on the Packers. So Brady, he's got to be on point whenever he plays Green Bay, and him playing Rodgers is gonna really motivate him. So I think he will have a good day, but maybe not the greatest day. Maybe like a 23, 24 point for him. And I think
that's what I
think
need
that
from
that's
him.
going to be the difference because Kyler Murray against Dallas, he might go off for a lot of points. So
might
Brady's
get a 31 banger.
Well. Yeah, so the quarterback matchup is going to be huge this week for your game, and you got to go with Brady over the youngster. But that Dallas team is looking rough.
Oh yeah. All right. So, final pick, True.
Oh, for you?
Yeah. No,
for the last game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely going to host that Bose. Especially
Right.
with Debo Samuel. I don't know. They ain't got no quarterback, so I don't know how far that pick's gonna go. You know.
Yep. I think that
You
they're
know.
going to be more run heavy because their line's still
Yeah,
intact.
they're gonna have to. That's why I'm leaving. For mine, I'm leaving Zeke in. Because the
Yeah,
quarterback's out. So
whenever you lose Saquon Barkley and Nick Chubb in the same season, it's
yeah, it's
tough
you.
to replace those guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you call them for 911, hoping the ambulance is coming.
That's right. But hey, Robinson's no joke. He can go off. So it'll be, like I said, this is gonna be a close one, like a real close one. But I think Hosep Bose takes it by the closest margin of the week, game
Hmm.
win field goal type of stuff.
Yep. Overtime win.
Right? Never let the opponent get the ball back.
No, they got the ball back, missed their field goal, and then I went down, kicked mine. That's
Exactly.
how close.
Now we're
That's how
talking
close
Bears
me and Truth
football.
was.
Hmm.
Now we're talking Bears
Closer
football.
than that.
Yeah, closer than that. I was like stopped at the half-yard line.
Hmm.
I know. Hey, that Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, Friday Night Lights movie for sure.
Stop that
But
4th and inches. Shit.
fourth and centimeters, like.
Hmm.
All right,
All
so
right. So our next game we got is Big Mick Scott Lombardi gonna beat up on the Yaga Man. Probably not this week, but I mean, the only thing to say about this game is that Big Scott Lombardi needs to really, really switch her players and just find the right players to play to have a shot. But I mean, I think that Yaga Man's gonna coast this one by at least 30 points.
Hmm. Who's she have? Lombardi?
Aaron Jones,
Hmm.
Sean
Calvin
Watson,
Ridley.
Kelvin Ridley, and her tight end. Oh, I think it was on a bye line. Oh yeah. Oh no, Hunter Henry is on a bye, so.
I mean, Brandon Cooks had his first big game, and so
Yeah.
if she's just switches up a couple players from her bench, this one's gonna be pretty close. Well, I got it close. I think I have the edge.
Niners defense against
But
the
then
Rams,
again,
I don't like.
But then again, when you never know who's gonna get hurt, who's gonna go down, what team's just gonna fold this week. Like the Bills folded. You just never know. So
Parker's been doing well too. They got like the number one passing offense over there and for the Dolphins, and they're still chanting for Tua. I'm like, poor Fitzmagic. It doesn't matter what he does.
yeah, I still got some tinkering to do on the waivers since everything got pushed back. We're gonna see what we can find here, but give me the Yaga Man here, taking it.
Yeah, I'm worried about that Julio Jones. Is that Julio Jones?
On whose team?
Oh no, I read that wrong. I was looking at the other name. No, Brown.
Yeah, I got John Brown in there, but I don't. I'm not gonna keep him in there. He's just a place filler because I'm mad at Amari Cooper and I had to take him out.
Yeah.
Make a statement.
So what I'll probably end up doing is throwing Adam Thielen into John Brown's spot, and then figure out that flex spot.
Yeah, there's some options out there.
Maybe I can go with Ertz. I don't know.
So who did you have, True, in this game? Yaga Man
I'm
first.
definitely going with Yaga Man. Got Henry. Got he got. I just feel the players. You got more. You got Thielen. Just I just feel like you got a little more of the edge. You know what I mean? You got Diggs in there, just more constant players. You know?
He has people that have a potential of bigger, more like home run hitters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been calling them wrong all season, man.
Mhm.
You
Well, I'll
and
tell
me
you,
both.
I'll let you guys on a fantasy secret of mine. This is basically what I do. It's probably going to help you guys out, but I don't draft people for the big plays. I draft who's going to get the carries, who's going to
Yeah,
get the
exactly.
attempts, because
You
that's
got to
going to get
draft
you the
off of
points.
touches and
Yeah,
opportunity.
the touches and the opportunities.
You
You
got
know,
to look at
That's how I
target.
draft too.
you can have a guy that gets 5 carries and hope he busts one off, or you can get a guy with 20 carries and eventually he's going to bust one off. You know?
Exactly. And when
Yeah.
Derrick Henry
So
gets 30 carries,
yeah,
Miles
you know.
Sanders is getting 30 carries.
Yeah,
Well,
you know.
20 plus carries or
Yeah.
touches. Also receivers in the pass game, screen passes, all that stuff. That
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully next week I'll be able to get Christian McCaffrey back, so I can have one of those kind of running backs.
Yeah.
Like hopefully next week I get a redraft.
Because Matt Nagy doesn't know how to run the freaking ball with one of your best players in David Montgomery, man.
Yeah, Matt Nagy shouldn't have a job with the Bears after this season.
No, I mean it's hard right now too when you have a great record.
Maybe a team
3-1,
like the
4-1.
Jets could use Matt Nagy, somebody that can help them through a rebuild and get them going in the right direction. But he's
good
not
at
gonna be.
establishing a culture.
Yeah, that's about it. And
Yeah,
you need football results.
I
We'll see
need.
what he can do
Mm-hmm.
with Nick Foles. Nick Foles can play. We'll see if he grows because it's a marathon, not a sprint with this season. So
Yeah.
go with your gut. If a player is gonna step up or not.
Yep.
6 weeks into the season, you know who's doing
Yeah.
the hard work and who's not.
Yeah.
So what's our
Okay,
last
so
matchup?
we kind of gotta hustle through these last two. We
Yes, sir.
have Mariota had a little lamb and 831 Marmadins, and what I have as the coin flip of the week.
Yeah,
This one's going to come down to whoever makes more splash plays, but seeing a lot of buys.
yeah, that's never good for Mario. Had a little lamb. He put a lot of stock in the Raiders, and they're on a bye, so he's got to fill those roster spots.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got some good players to do it.
Yeah. I will take 831 Marmadin solely based on those buys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, when you got Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, exactly.
Juju Smith-Schuster's been going off. Robert
Yep.
Woods. Well,
Yep.
I mean,
Solid picks.
yeah, it's actually gonna be a little bit closer than it seems because if he puts in Connor and Michael Thomas can go if he's not suspended. Henry, can't play Henry Ruggs. Yeah, all the other players. So he's got to do a little bit of work on the waivers for this week. But then, if there's going to be an upset of the week, Mariota had a little lamb, might have two. But give me 831 Marmadins winning a close one.
Same.
Nice. Okay, so our final matchup, we have the Captain Braveheart, undefeated, still
Sure.
going against What in the Hell, very dangerous opponent, second in the league.
Game of the week, Monday or Tuesday night game.
Yeah.
Delvin Cook, if he's going to be able to go or if he's limited.
Yeah, we're not sure, so I just put in Cam Akers, just in case. Plus, he's going against Frisco, so hopefully, we drafted him second round, so I feel like he should, maybe he's the first person to get the touches. Hopefully, he just stays hot, and put in Jared Goff instead of Wilson because it's bye week for Wilson. So I'm just gonna go with Goff against the Niners defense. That just makes the most sense. I had Ben Roethlisberger going against Cleveland, but I feel like their defense is more tight than the Frisco's, So that's why I'm just going with Goff.
Well,
Yeah. And Cooper Kupp over here on the other side. So
I think I'm going with what in the hell this
Hey,
week. I
all
think
good.
he's got the perfect storm this week. He's got
Uh-oh.
Lamar Jackson against Philadelphia, who's been awful. David Johnson
Ooh.
against Tennessee, who hasn't played very well against, the division opponents this year.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Miles Davis. It depends. He might have to take him out if Christian McCaffrey can go. But that Chicago matchup isn't very good. But DeAndre Hopkins against Dallas.
Yeah,
Cooper
he's definitely,
Cup
he always
against
gets
San
his.
Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and then Will Fuller against Tennessee. So, and then Ravens defense against Philadelphia. That offensive line has gotten a
Yeah,
little bit better,
this
but it's
could be
still
my
bad.
week.
So this one, yeah,
Could be.
he's got the advantage on paper, but that's why we play the game, coach.
Yes, sir.
All right. So final picks here, guys, for this last game, and we'll close this out.
I'm going Bravehearts 2020
Nice.
because that's my team. Only reason.
Yeah,
I'm hoping for the best.
George?
I'm going what in the hell here. Close victory, within 10 points, but give me a what in the hell getting it done.
For sure.
I'm gonna say give me brave
It's-
hearts in this one.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
actually
that
going to be a week where I got to tune in and lace up my boots,
Yeah,
I'm playing different people finally.
hey, nobody told you the road to undefeated season and the Super Bowl championship was going to be easy.
Straight up. That's it.
Trust me, you're coming from a 5-time champion himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, give me what in the hell just based off saltiness from last week. This one's a toss up, man. This one's good. This one's gonna
Love
be
the
a great
honesty,
game.
coach.
Real talk.
But Mike Evans worries me. We'll see if he's ready to go. Hopefully he is, and that can give you the edge there. Will Fuller, hopefully he can get a couple long touchdowns for what in the hell, and I think that's going to be the difference makers. Because both got good quarterbacks who can put up points. Both got running backs that can put up points. So yeah. So that's our week 6 preview. Should be an interesting week. We'll just have to see what happens on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday now that they play NFL football. So
Yeah, NFL 24/7, always a game. Yeah, we
Yep.
play. Hey, they're going to play these games after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
But all right, fellas, that's going to be it for the Fantasy Football Podcast. Any final comment?
Good
just
luck,
like-
and we'll stay tuned in. It's gonna be a good week, especially for me.
Yeah.
I got sweat trickling down my forehead now.
Truth's finally been tested. They saw that even a god can bleed.
That's it. That's it.
They're coming heavy.
Now I'm gonna be praying this week.
There we go.
Heavy prayer.
Heavy prayer.
Send them up.
Sleep with rosary beads on.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, I would like to say thank everybody for tuning in. Catch us on all of our social media at the Scott Sportscast. Again, crazy week. We're trying to keep you up to date. We're trying to keep it interesting for you guys in a time where football, it's mid-season. Football players are getting in their peak form, but injuries, rescheduling,
it's chaotic.
Viruses. This year has been real tough on us.
DUIs, teammates punching each other, getting benched.
In the sports industry. So we love to see that sports are back, but it's getting tough. It's getting tough to have these games comfortably
Hold on 1 second,
and
you
feel
guys.
good about it. So let's hope that this Corona situation, no more teams get it. Let's hope that, well, actually nobody in the world gets it. Let's hope that we are able to overcome coronavirus sooner rather than later and get back to a normal football season where we're worried about players not producing rather than players not being able to get on the field.
Exactly. And then you have people getting benched for punching their teammates, getting DUIs, and it's chaos this year. But Stay tuned. Tonight we will also have our normal episode. Our Thursday night we'll have our normal episode. Thursday morning we will have our normal episode of the NFL weekly picks for you. We'll have a MMA Coach's Corner prediction show for you on Friday. And we will not be doing the watch along for that fight night. I will be out of town. Apologize in advance, but there'll be plenty more. So, other than that, I want to thank everybody for listening, everybody tuning in. Share it with your friends, share it with their friends, share it with their parents, their grandparents, share it with their dogs. I really don't care. Just as long as you think they'll enjoy it. Now, all of you, have yourself a great night.